everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading for the lovely Leos. So Leo, I've pulled some starter cards out this week as a base, and I wanted to do some little bit of meditative poetry on these cards, which I will go through in a moment. But I'll just touch on your overall energy that came out at the start, and that was priorities for you. And on the back of this card it reads, get your priorities straight. When you know what's important, saying no gets much easier. That came out then with the Judgment card, which followed with this card. As I always say, it's if the universe could see you this week with their camera, this would be the photograph that they would take. Then we have the Emperor card, and we have the animal spirit of the wolf. So I'll just read you what sort of came to mind when these cards first came out, and then we'll clarify and go through and tell the story for this week. So it says, priorities are needed. Playing with the devil's fire. You were your own judge and jury and realised you couldn't jump any higher. You acted like a sheep in wolf's clothing, but faced one or more of your fears. In doing so, your health suffered, paid for in money and also years. Okay? And the overall energy I picked up with my sort of meditative poetry for you was, you have been your own judge and jury. Okay? Priorities is your overall energy for this week, and this is what you've got to get back in hand. You have been putting other people's priorities before your own. Okay? And judgment here comes in the form of, how will I be judged if I don't do what they ask me to do? I feel your family has been impacting on you somewhat of late, and it's like, I really need to try, and you know, if I don't do what they ask me to do, then they're going to look at me in a bad light if I say no. Okay, so you have to switch this round now. You have to be your own judge and jury. You have to put your own needs first, Leo, and not those of others. And the universe card came out for you, showing you this, because we've got the birds, the doves here of peace, and it's saying deep within you, they can see that is what you're after. You are your own playing with the devil's fire, because you cause that fire in an effect, as in you allow people to boss you about, you allow people to manipulate you, and you allow yourself to be caught up in red tape. Okay, because I always look at like the boundaries of here, of allowing yourself to get caught up in other people's dilemmas, other people's crises, Leo. And it's like to say, I have to start to take a step back and put my own needs first. So then we have the Emperor, and it's the wise wisdom of the Emperor here that comes in as highlighting for you. And also, if you look at this card, there's a bridge. It's like standing on the foot of a bridge, and it's like to say, don't meet your problems halfway, because this is a trait of yours. You can be a real worrywart, Leo, and it's like you preempt outcomes. And you've got, this is another priority that you need to get into place of, I need to stop prejudging. Okay? And at the end of the day, if we worry, it doesn't matter how much we worry, the outcome is still going to be the same. So this is your priority again, to stop worrying. Now, the wolf in sheep's clothing, this is you portraying how brave you look, when underneath you are quite vulnerable like the sheep. Okay, you put on this brave front and you hide a lot to others, and underneath there's this sheep's vulnerability about you, where you are scared and you do worry, as I said. So to be mindful then, Leo, as we go into this week, this needs to be sorted, hence why the priorities card. So I am going to clarify these cards a little bit more for you now. So I was just going to grab my deck and we'll start shuffling the cards, and we'll clarify the priorities card itself to start with. So what else have we got coming out for my wonderful Leos, please. I feel like that one there for you. And it's the Hierophant. Okay, and this is also saying you have blocked windows of opportunity. Because if you see the Hierophant in this card, he's standing in front of like a church stained glass window. But I feel here that it's like blocking out the light, and you are blocking out you are blocking out opportunities that you've missed because of others being the judge and jury around you saying, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, can you do this, can you do that? And while you've been running around like a blue arse fly looking after everybody else, things have been passing you by. Okay, and I want to say daydreaming as well. It's like, you know, when people like just daydream out of a window, that's your energy. Like you've sat there at home, or you've may just gazed out your back door or your kitchen window or what have you, like watching the world go by, but you've sort of been thinking in the process, oh, I wish I could do that, I wish I could do the other. And it's like you've been dreaming about doing things, but your plans don't go anywhere because of others keeping you tied up with their responsibilities, Leo. Okay, so you've got to sort this out, my lovelies. So we've got Judgment. So let's clarify the Judgment card a bit more. What else have we got for... Too many there. What else have we got for Leo? Leo. Wow, and look at this. 10 of Swords. So on the Judgment here, as I said, you are your own worst enemy, Leo. You are your own worst enemy in allowing others to keep you grounded, to keep you trapped, taking your time off you and everything else. So again, we've got the 10 of Swords, and this needs to be reversed to allow yourself to breathe and do what you want to do with your time. I know we have to help people out. I know we have to look after loved ones and family. You know, we do have responsibilities, but at the end of the day, it's about prioritising your own needs as well, which you seem to forget, the Leos I'm tuning in with here. So let's clarify the Universe card, where they are trying to say you need to get some peace and balance back in your life and undo these restrictions that have been put on you by other people. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, now this is showing you how you should be. This is showing you you should be in control. You should be able to say no, not having to say yes all the time. And you can still be loyal. I always look at the dog as being loyal, and it's like to say, just because you say no to somebody or a family member, or say to them, you know, oh, I really can't help you out at the moment. It doesn't mean to say you can't help them out full stop, but it's like, don't jump to people's tunes. You know what I mean? I feel like you drop everything and it's like, yeah, I'll be there. But it's like to say, really, if it's not an emergency, then prioritise it and say, yeah, I'll see you later on in the day then. Not straight away and just leave everything, you know, by the by. So the Queen of Wands comes out to say, you can be in control. You can still give loyalty to these nearest and dearest, whoever that may be. And then you become able to prioritise your own needs. So let's clarify the Emperor now for you, Leo. What else have we got coming out for Leo? Don't meet your problems halfway. And we have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords comes in as a new beginning. Look again, we've got this dove. It's emphasising you need peace and clarity around you at this moment in time, Leo. And the Ace of Swords comes in saying you need to cut away what no longer serves you, cut away the ties, cut away the responsibilities, and you will gain that peace that you so long in your life, Leo, at the moment, okay? We're now going to clarify the wolf. So let's just get another card out for Mr. Wolf or Mrs. Wolf, whoever that may be. And we have, wow, look, Four of Cups. The Four of Cups here. And that is a lovely energy of a restful energy as well. And the universe is bringing in new opportunities, as I said, new offerings. Because you give yourself the time, because you prioritise what your own needs, then they will bring more into your world. They will bring more interest, more opportunities, because now you've got the time, and because you've prioritised to take on more things and study and learn and progress and be creative or whatever it is, but they will bring in more because you've taken the time to prioritise in your favour. So let's get another animal spirit card for you then and see what comes out there. What else have we got going on for Leo in this reading? Another animal spirit card, please. And we have the alchemical sign of Earth, and it's the rabbit. Now, Earth is always about grounding, so you need to ground yourself. But when I look at the rabbit energy, again, this is how you've been, like a rabbit caught in a headlight, because you've been here, there and everywhere, like rabbits do, okay? They're like bouncy, bouncy, bouncy all over the place. This is the energy that you've got to get grounded. And again, it's just saying, yes, you are this brave wolf when you want to put the mask on and be brave, but underneath there's this vulnerability and this, oh gosh, rabbit caught in a headlight. And I feel like it's a rabbit caught in a headlight as well, because that's like getting your attention. Okay, so that's come out to say you need to stop, and just see what's actually going on around you. Okay, what's actually going on around you. So let's get your moon phases for this week then, Leo. What else have we got for Leo? And we've got wisdom. So even the moon phase card is coming out to say, see this from a higher perspective, okay? Gain the knowledge and the wisdom that you can get your life back on track. She's on a boat there with I feel like no sense of direction, and this is how some of you may have felt of late, starting one project, then half abandoning that, and then starting something else, and just sort of flitting about from one thing to another and not really getting any further or completing certain tasks. So it's saying, get the control back with your priorities and see it from a higher perspective, as in see it from how what your needs are. As I said at the very start, it's about your needs. So let's have a look what the messages are from your nearest and dearest in spirit this week. What do they want to say to you? What have we got? Messages from spirit. And we've got choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Choices, priorities. So even spirit are coming through to say to you, when you sort out your responsibilities, okay, and the choices that you make sure you are taking the right choices and allowing yourself to have choices, the time to sit and make those decisions without running around looking after others so much. I just feel of late, Leo, this reading is just saying you have been on demand by either your work ethic, your partners, okay? They could have left you dealing with the kids or what have you, or the responsibilities, and it's like you've just took everything on, and it's like got to a point of this Ten of Swords energy of I'm weary, I'm drained, I can't do it anymore. So don't do it anymore, Leo. And that's the message I've got for you this week, my lovelies. So I hope you can take something from that. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs. And I will look forward to reading to you next time. So take care, my lovelies. Bye then.